I would like to invite our friend and colleague, Ms. Carrie Pridmore, the Director of International Education from Ministry of Education, to deliver our next award. Carrie.
Good evening, everybody. So it's my pleasure tonight to introduce the International Education Distinguished Leadership Award. This recognizes the unique and important accomplishments and contributions of an international educator or member of the community who has effected change or leadership in the field of international education and whose work will have a lasting impact. The winner of this evening's award has developed a global distribution network that presents the K-12 educational services of Canada, British Columbia, and Coquitlam to the world. Working with organizations such as DFATE, IPSEA, CAPSI, and BCCIE, to name just a few, her work has served as a model for many school districts throughout Canada and most significantly British Columbia. Over a decade ago, our winner instituted one of the most successful international education programs in BC in terms of numbers of students, academic outcomes, university acceptance rates, cultural diversity, and internationalization of the school district and communities of Coquitlam, Port Coquitlam, Port Moody, and the unincorporated areas of Anmore and Belcarra. She pioneered through the hurdles of internal marketing to gain Board of Education, school-based and community acceptance for the internationalization and commercialization of district education services. She's received significant acknowledgement in national publications such as Maclean's, the Globe and Mail, the China Daily News, and the South China Morning Post. She continues to provide education leadership with an emphasis on the areas of language instruction, multiculturalism, diversity, and technology. Evidenced by her efforts, she's helped to encourage much of the Canadian K-12 sector into the world of international education. So I'm delighted tonight to present the 2012 BCCIE International Education Distinguished Leadership Award to Patricia Gartland, Assistant Superintendent for Coquitlam School District. Thanks. And if I can just mention on Patricia's behalf, she has a little bit of laryngitis tonight, so she's having a little trouble. So, thank you.
Lovely, thank you so much. I hope my voice comes back long enough for this speech. This means everything to me. Thank you so much. I'd like to thank Randall Martin and BCCIE for his leadership in international education in the province of British Columbia and for instituting these BCCIE awards. It is most gratifying to receive the recognition of one's peers, people who know what it takes to overcome the intransigence of institutions, and to build entrepreneurial programs in an academic environment. It has been extremely gratifying to work in this creative field of international education, knowing that we are at the forefront of education in terms of global citizenship, intercultural understanding, and multilingual learning. It is wonderful to see, with the leadership of BCCIE, this important trade sector finally come of age. My voice isn't just like this from crying, it's actually laryngitis. I appreciate the support of the Ministry of Education, DFATE, and the Canadian Trade Commission, and of course the Coquitlam Board of Education, in working to understand and support our work in creating a globally oriented education system. In international education, we build global networks of connections. I think the most rewarding aspect is that our enterprise is a network of colleagues and friends in the international education field with whom we have many memorable shared experiences that sustain us. Thanks to all of you for all of your work in placing British Columbia at the forefront of education in the world. And thank you to BCCIE for this award. 谢谢。